Right, strapping. Making yet another video on this guy, like it's getting repetitive, it's not as fun anymore. This will be like the 4th video I've had to make on him because of how stupid he's been online. But before we get into this, don't forget to go and follow me on Instagram, it's ASBONYT. I'm trying to hit 20k followers on there by the end of the year, so if you can help me out with that, I'd really appreciate it. About 4 months ago, like April time this year, I made a video on this guy called Liam Gross. The video's called like the biggest weapon on the internet or something. It was just a video, you know, I made a video on someone that I found on TikTok. People had sent him me before and I saw him on my For You page, so I was like, why not? I'd heard of him before because he knows my ex-girlfriend, but I didn't have a problem with him. Like, this is the thing, I never have a problem with the people that I make videos on. I don't make a video about someone because I have a problem with them. I make a video about someone just based on it's something that I can react to. Like, that's it. There were no bad blood. And basically, he wasn't very happy, was he? He saw the video, made a reaction video to it. I didn't react to the reaction because I can't be arsed. He didn't really say much. He laughed a few times, called me a B-Tech Morgs, and called me a prick. There's not really much I can say about that, is there? Obviously, I didn't react to the reaction video because I didn't want to try and start drama. I didn't want to be in beef. I can't be arsed with that shit. Well, I didn't need to because it ended up happening anyway. 2 months later, the beginning of June this year, I made a second video on him. Now, I didn't just make a second video because I wanted to. It was on a live stream, chatting shit about me basically, so I was like, well, here's content in it, let's do it. So I made another video just debunking everything he said about me and calling him out for being a hypocrite. He was saying that his live streams are all about positivity.
My live's all about positivity, you know what I'm saying?
You know, there's no negativity whatsoever on his live stream, or positive vibes, positive energy, and then 2 seconds later says this.
Yeah, I know SB is a fucking retarded cunt and he's go fucking slip drop on a knife.
He told me to slip and drop on a knife. Positivity at its finest. And then he reacted to that video I made, which is one of my favourite videos I've ever made to date. Like, I personally find that video so funny. Like, it's just easy content. That's the thing with this guy. The things he says is so debunkable, and he's just a massive hypocrite. So there's so much you can say about it. So it was just an easy job for me. I didn't really have to try that hard to make it funny. It was just funny on its own. Do you know what I mean? That's the kind of thing that I like seeing. But he reacted to this video on his live stream, which I ended up joining because he guested me. He was been like really two-faced on the live stream, just like, oh, how's your day been and all this sort of thing. Went on the live literally the day before, he was saying this.
But if he lives in the fucking UK, I'm gonna fucking find him and knock him out, mate.
He was saying he was going to knock me out. Like, there's a bit of a difference between the two, isn't there? We just talked on the live stream, like, about the video. He got his mum involved. His mum came on live stream, big roof, bless her. She came on the live stream. I just, like, waved at her because it was funny. That killed me, that was so good. And then he went live with one of his mates who were also chatting shit about me, who ended up DMing me a load of bullshit. But then 2 weeks after I made that video, I had to make yet another video because of Liam's actions. He matched with a girl on Tinder who'd seen my video on him, and they started talking about me on Tinder. You can't make this shit up, can you? I'm not going to say her name. I'm not going to say any other girl's name because I will be mentioning other experiences that I've been told about. I'm not going to mention anybody's name because they've all received so much hate and I don't want them to receive any more, because let's just say what they've gone through wasn't exactly great. But this girl messaged me on Instagram and told me that she'd matched with Liam on Tinder. She mentioned to Liam in the Tinder messages that she'd seen him from a video. Obviously, that being my video. Liam was talking about how I affect mental health on the people that I make videos on, so that prompted me to make a video about mental health and just like explaining myself. I joke about in videos about people's content, but it's never my intention to like affect anybody mentally, at least in a negative way. Like, I want to do it positively. I want to make people laugh, and that's why I make those kind of videos. And that's the reason why we've only really had 2 or 3 people who've got triggered at the videos I've made. And I've made like at least like 40 videos on 40 different people, and the majority of them that have seen the video, most of them do actually see my video, and then they'll message me or they'll comment on the video saying how funny they found the video. Some of them even now like follow me on Instagram and stuff, and like that's what I'm aiming for. Not only am I wanting to make the people that are watching my video laugh, I'm also wanting to make the people that the videos are about laugh as well. If I can find that balance, then I'm doing something right. And like, the way I'm trying to come across is working. Do you know what I mean? That's why we've only really ever had beef with 2 people, and that's Liam and Love Anthony. So I made that video just explaining myself, but I also talked about Liam because obviously that video was aimed at Liam. I was talking about how I knew that people's mental health has been affected because of Liam's actions. Like, there's been so many different girls, not one boy, there've been girls that have messaged me after the first video I made on him, telling me about their experience with him and telling me how they've been affected by him. In the video I talk about how Liam's followers have gone over to these girls like Instagrams and Snapchats and sent them so much abuse and hate, telling them to kill themselves because they're worthless, this sort of thing. There's been so many, it's been ridiculous. I've literally made friends from this situation and I've had to comfort them because they were getting upset because it was getting to them. It was a lot of people saying similar things, like telling them to kill themselves, calling them slags and all this sort of thing. And it's pathetic. You've literally been on live stream and publicly outed them and slut shamed these girls to your like 20,000 Instagram followers. But you don't affect people's mental health, do you? Because you're the victim. Like for the first 2 weeks in July, I was having like a really good time on TikTok. I was getting the For You page loads. And I'm a TikToker that likes to like all my comments as much as possible. And like, I like reading through them. And I was doing that at some point in July. And Liam Gross commented on one of my videos. It was a laugh crying emoji. But I woke up today at 3 o'clock. I'm lazy. And when I wake up, I always check my notifications, check how my socials are doing. So I went on TikTok and people were atting me in this video. And guess whose video it was? The man himself, Liam Gross. He reacted to a video that I posted yesterday on TikTok, basically just complaining because I got shadow banned. Here's the video.
Something wrong with my TikTok account, like I keep losing my followers. It's been happening for almost a month now. Like a month ago I was hitting the For You page like every single video, or more or less every single video. And I was getting like 60, 70,000 views. And now I'm lucky to get 10,000, like I've been getting like 3,000, 4,000. Like, I don't know what TikTok's playing at, but it's really annoying. I know a lot of people have been experiencing this same problem, like bigger TikTokers, where they're just not getting any views anymore. And like, the followers are going up really slowly. Well, mine aren't even going up, they're going down. If anybody knows how I can fix this, like, please DM me on Instagram, because it's so frustrating. Like, I'm trying to change up my content and like make actual TikToks rather than just upload clips of my YouTube videos. And that's not working at all, it's doing the exact same thing. Like, none of my new videos are getting on the For You page, so if this gets on the For You page, hello, please follow me, help me out, I'd love you forever.
Obviously he's just chatting shit again, but it's fine because now we've got another video, so thank you very much. And I commented on his video saying like, you're actually such a fan, stop watching my videos if you don't like me. That applies to anybody. If you don't like me, just don't watch me, like unsubscribe. Although one thing I did notice, he's deleted all the other comments besides mine, but it's still clear that Liam's very salty even 4 or 5 months after. Liam, I know you're watching this, you're a fan, you are 100% subscribed with my post notifications on. It's getting really boring. Move on. Anyway, I'm going to end the video there. Hope you enjoyed it. If you did, leave a like, subscribe, and leave a comment, because why not? Don't forget to turn on my post notifications so you never miss a new video. You get notified every time I upload. My merch, my cameo, my Instagram, and my Twitter is linked in the description, so go follow me on there. If you are watching this, Liam, if you don't want me to make videos about you, don't give me a reason to. Do you know what I mean? But yeah, if you got any video suggestions, leave them in the comments or DM me on Instagram, and I'll see you guys later.